They made one rule. One strict rule that applied to all their children, no exceptions. And now, Prince William and Princess Catherine are about to break it for their 13-year-old son. And the reason why tells you everything about the kind of parents they really are behind palace doors. Now look, on the surface, this sounds like a simple parenting decision. A phone, a teenager, boarding school. But here's what nobody is talking about. This isn't just about a phone. This is about William and Kate being forced to let go, for the first time ever, of their firstborn son, the future king of England, and the rules they built their entire family life around. They're crumbling, one by one. Wait until you hear what they actually said about this. So let's go back to the beginning. William and Kate, they are not your typical royal parents. These two made a very deliberate choice early on. No phones for the kids. Not for George. Not for Charlotte. Not for Louis. Total screen restriction. And honestly, in today's world, that's bold. While most kids George's age are already deep into TikTok, YouTube, group chats, George has been living a completely different life. Football in the garden. Family dinners. No viral moments. No leaks. No screenshots. William has spoken about this directly. He said, and I'm paraphrasing, with full access, children end up seeing things on the internet that they shouldn't. He knows what the internet is. He's watched it destroy people he loves. We all know what happened with his mother. The press. The cameras. The complete lack of privacy. So for William, keeping his children away from screens isn't just a parenting choice. It's protection. It's trauma response. It's a father doing everything he can to give his kids a childhood he never had. But here's the problem. In September, everything changes. Prince George turns 13, and he's leaving home. Not just leaving home, he's going to Eton, one of the most prestigious boarding schools in the world. A short drive from Windsor Castle, but miles away from everything his parents have carefully built for him. No more Forest Lodge dinners together. No more bedtime routines. No more walking the kids to school. George will be a boarder, surrounded by hundreds of other boys, in a world William and Kate cannot fully control. And here's where it gets real. How do you stay connected to your child when he's living somewhere else? How does a mother, who has fought cancer, who has fought to protect her children's privacy at every turn, how does SHE stay close to her son when he's gone? You pick up the phone, literally. And that's exactly why this rule is about to change. William himself hinted at it. He said, when George moves to secondary school, maybe he'll have a phone, but with limited access. Restricted, controlled, safe, good for messaging, he said. This next part is going to change everything you thought you knew about how this family operates. And think about Kate for a second. This woman spent the last year going through something unimaginable. Cancer treatment, recovery, returning to public life slowly, all while being the most hands-on mother she could possibly be. Her children were her anchor through all of it. And now, her eldest is about to walk out the door, into Eton, into growing up, into becoming who he's always been destined to be. That's not just a parenting milestone. That's a mother watching her baby, the future king, step into his story. Without her. So yes, the phone rule is changing. But it's not really about the phone, is it? It's about a family trying to hold on, while also learning to let go. Here's the twist that brings this full circle. Remember at the start, I said William and Kate made one strict rule for all their children? Charlotte, Louis, George. No phones, no exceptions. But now George is getting one. And Charlotte and Louis? They stay exactly as they are. So for the first time in this family, the rules are different for different children. Because George isn't just a child anymore. He's almost 13. He's weeks away from boarding school. He's the heir to the throne. And William, who grew up in a fishbowl, who lost his mother partly because of a world that wouldn't leave her alone. William is now making peace with the fact that he cannot protect his son from everything forever. That's the real story here, not the phone. The moment a father, a prince, accepts that his son is growing up and chooses connection over control. That, right there, is what makes William and Kate different from every royal parent before them. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you think William and Kate are making the right call? Should George get a phone when he goes to Eton? Or should the rules stay the same for all the kids? Comment below. I read every single one. And if you felt something watching this, if this made you see William and Kate differently as parents, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel more than you know. Subscribe Karloyar, Kyunki Royal Family Key, Yi Kahani and Surf Yahan Milti Hain, is Tara. I'll see you in the next one.